Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Battle of the Beast. This is episode number 73, and this is the final battle of round 4. All recorded in one session. I'm glad it's over because now we're in the top 5. Well, nearly in the top 5. We just need one more beast. Which one will it be? Will it be Ferno the Fire Dragon or Ellik the Lightning Horror? The larger of these two beasts is Ferno, and in round 1, Ferno was the slayer of Fang, round 2, Linker, and round 3, Tremor. Ellik in round 1 was the slayer of Isridia, round 2, Zephyr, and round 3, Tusk. Anything to say? No, not really. Let's get right into this battle. The arena, I'm thinking of a I like to say a rocky arena. So a rocky terrain area, and as I said in the summary, I wasn't sure if Ellik should have her lightning powers depending on which opponent she has. But with this one, I think she should. Not because it will be relatively fair, but because it will be fair for Ellik, because I think with how far she is in this tournament, especially in round 3, I think at least in round 3 at the latest, you should be able to use your lightning powers for any beast you go against. Even if Ellik went against Balisk, I still would have said Ellik can have her lightning powers. So anyway, so let's get right into this. As both beasts exit from their chambers, Ellik using the front door, Ferno using the sky door. Ferno sees Ellik straight away and doesn't waste any time, blasting a breath of fire straight towards her. Ellik sends thunder going straight towards him. It collides in the centre of the arena, just causing sparks go everywhere, and then eventually end in an explosion. As the smoke clears, Ellik looks around to find Ferno, only to not see him at all. She then looks up to see Ferno diving straight down towards her, breathing fire. Ellik quickly counters that with another thunder, and that explodes. So Ellik moves out of the way, thinking Ferno would just crash down into her, but Ferno is actually raised up into the sky, and looking through the smoke, he can see the flash of light blue. That is the electricity that's around Ellik. He lands back down to the ground, camouflages himself as a rock, and then waits for Ellik to try and find him. Ellik looks around but can't seem to find Ferno. So what she does is, knowing that Ferno has the ability to camouflage himself as a rock, she shoots electricity at all the weird looking rocks and causing them to explode instantly. So that she then sends an electricity bolt going towards the rock that Ferno is. Ferno hears that, uncoils himself, and moves out of the way just in time for the lightning to hit him, but instead it hits the arena, causing a big dent in the arena. I hope someone's paying for the insurance on this, because this arena is going to crumble down to the ground by the end of this. Ellik then shoots another bolt of lightning towards Ferno, and Ferno counters that with another fire blast, causing another explosion. Woohoo! And this time Ferno sneaks up behind Ellik and waits. As the smoke clears, Ellik looks around, and when she turns around, she's greeted by Ferno's face, who headbutts her, ignoring the slight shock he gets, and then hits her with his wing, knocking her to the side. He then breathes fire straight on Ellik, burning her up. But as Ellik's being burned, she uses her tail to try and touch Ferno, which it does, and shocks Ferno's entire body when Ellik sends all her electricity towards that one point. Ferno flies up into the sky, so avoids that, but Ellik shoots another bolt of electricity towards him, shocking him again, not giving him enough time to counter that, and falls down to the ground. Just a bit winded. Just in utter shock. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Ellik slithers up to Ferno and bites down into his neck, shocking him, and ripping at Ferno's scales. Ellik is. Ferno used his swing to just crush Ellik, sending more shocks into Ferno. And Ferno realises he needs to try and get Ellik off and breathes fire over her, just starting to burn her up completely. But Ellik is still hanging in there, sending as much shock as she can into Ferno with her bite. She then uses her tail and wraps it around Ferno's tail and starts sending shocks from there. Ferno uses his claw to slash at the side of Ellik, giving him a slight shock, but giving her a deep enough cut where she lets go of Ferno completely. She recoils back in pain, protecting that spot that has just been cut. And Ferno lets out another blast of fire, not giving Ellik enough time to react to that, and she gets swallowed in by the flames. When Ferno stops sending him breathing fire, it gives him enough time to camouflage himself as a rock to hide from Ellik again. Ellik, however, is not fooled by this, and instead of shooting electricity at him, she pretends that she can't see him and looks around, slithering up towards Ferno. And when she's close enough, she bites into the side of Ferno, which will be his wing, causing him to recoil up. Ellik quickly lets go and wraps her entire body around Ferno's neck and body, causing him to be trapped. Ferno is completely stuck and is getting shocks very highly with a lot of volts. Ferno knocks his head back, where his horns actually stab into part of Ellik, hit her back neck, where she just recoils back in pain, giving Ferno enough room with his neck to turn his head around and breathe fire over himself, which won't hurt him, but will start burning Ellik. Ellik just it weakens Ellik enough to where she stops shocking Ferno, and using what power he has left, Ferno is able to stretch his wings, causing Ellik to release her grip on Ferno. Ferno stands up, digs his claws into the side of Ellik, and flies up as high as he possibly can. He then does a cartwheel, tossing Ellik into the sky, and as Ellik's starting to plummet down, he used his tail to just smash into the side of Ellik, causing her to just plummet down to the ground. Parts of her body got impaled on a rock that didn't explode from her thunderbolts anyway. And just to make sure the job is done, as Ellik is just trying to regain herself and get off from the rock that she'd just been impaled in, she looks up to see a ball of fire charging straight towards her, engulfing her up completely, and eventually just burning her entirely, to the point where she's too weak to fight back. Ferno gets down and, using his claws, starts slashing into Ellik's side, and using his claw again, just digs his claw straight into Ellik and pulls out her heart. Ellik crumbles down to the ground, and Ferno decides to get rid of the evidence and burns Ellik up enough to where she just becomes ashes. Ferno has won this battle and took the final spot in round 5. Ellik has lost, even though it was really close. I'll add Ferno to the collection. If you think Ellik should have won, please leave in the comments below why you think that. Unfortunately, my word is final. And that is the end of round 4. I can't believe we made it this far. Down to the final 5 now. Give me time to pick them all up. Put Ellik over there. So in my hands, I hold the final 5. Join me in the next video, which will be a summary of round 4, giving us the final 5 competitors. And basically which beast can probably kill which beast. And which beast stands the biggest chance in winning. That would be my opinionated video, given who I think would win. Looking at the remaining beasts. But with that being said, that is... Actually, no, I'm not going to upload a summary video because there's only 5 beasts left. Not much happened, just another kill for each of them they got. But basically there's 1 beast left from Series 5, 1 from Series 9, 2 from Series 7 and 1 from Series 1. And that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. Press that little notification bell down in the corner below. I won't be uploading any more Battle of the Beast videos until I get the next list of matchups from Lucas. One of these beasts will be going straight through to round 6 due to... I'm not sure which one, it'll be a lucky pick for them. But they will be fighting in round 6, whilst one of the 2 victors in round 5 will be going straight through to round 7. I don't know which one that is, but if the beast that doesn't get nominated for both of them and makes it through to the final kills the finalist, the final beast that did get the skip, that beast gets a 7 kill streak record, which will be a win because 7 kills. But if the beast that does get the skip, or any one of the skips wins, they get 6 kills. But I would prefer to have a winner get 7 kills, but I can't control this now. Lucas has complete control of the randomizer. But here's our top 5. Just brief saying. I already said the outro, so I'm not going to say it again. But here's our top 5 in order, numerical order: Ferno, Rock, Crestor, Carnivora, and Torpix. Until then, I'll see you next time with round 5, saying which beast makes it through to round 6, and I'll see you next time.